Hello class. So this is to show you how to use Logger Pro. So first of all, Logger Pro is a graphing program. If you have not opened Logger Pro, you can find it if you're in my class, Mr. Coy's class, you can find it on Google Classroom and download it onto your own computer, or you can find it on any of the classroom computers we use. So first of all, you want to set up your graphs. You're going to go here to where your data sets are. So remember, we are using force and acceleration for performance task 1. So you're going to want to double click on these and you should pull up, and your X should be acceleration. The short name for acceleration is just an A, and the units for this is meters per second, or if you want to be fancy, meters per second squared using the superscript button. Once you're done, hit done, and now do the same thing over here, except this is going to be our net force for our problem. Shorthand, we're just going to do F for force, and the units for force are the Newton. So once you have that, you're done setting up your graph, but what you do need is data. So this is where you're going to want an Alt-Tab or Command-Tab if you're on a MacBook, Alt-Tab if you're on a Windows, to wherever your data is shared. So most likely that will be in Google Chrome and Google Chrome Sheets. If you are in Lawandi's class, give it a second. A lot of people have been changing this. I'm going to have to probably go back and edit some things, but you should have data in here, but I'm going to use my class's data because I've already organized all of it. So there should multiple periods, 4th period, 5th period, 6th period. And I'm actually going to go to combined data. So I'm going to use all of the data, which is a lot, and depending on which class, and some of it you'll notice is not as good as others. Not all of it was carefully taken. But I'm going to start with grabbing my forces. So I'm going to select all of my forces. So to select on a Google Sheet, just click, hold, and drag, and then copy it using Control C on your computer. If you're not sure how to use hotkeys, I highly advise looking it up or asking someone. They're extremely useful. So I'm going to go back to Logger Pro and paste, click on the first tab, and paste all of my forces. So you can hand type this if you'd like. I don't see why you'd want to, but you can. And so now I'm going to go back and take my first accelerations, all of them again. Control C, copy these, Alt Tab, move over, paste into the acceleration. And so you'll notice there are some that are off, but I have this general trend area. And I'm going to do that for all 3 accelerations. So I'm going to go and grab my second acceleration. Again, make sure you're putting it under my previous accelerations over here. So it's going to go down here below, and then paste again. Notice there are no forces attached because I didn't paste the forces, so I'm going to go back and grab these forces. This force matches up with this acceleration, so I can just copy and paste this whole thing again as I did before. And so I'm going to go back, make sure I match them up correctly, and notice that added more data points down here and a couple over here. Oh shoot, my class is going to be coming in. And I'm going to grab my third one, copy and paste, and do my last force, and copy and paste. And then last but not least, you just want to put a line of best fit on this. Doing proportional, you're going to click this fit button up here, try the fit. Okay, it's a little off. I would probably go back and delete some of these data points. You can just select them and find them in here and get rid of them because they are definitely skewing our data set. And that's pretty much what you want to do. You want to clean up your data. You can tell, obviously, this is where things are going on. And then you're just going to copy and paste this into your Google Doc for your report. Hopefully this has been helpful.